So I uploaded my entire book to the AI and challenged it. Rewrite this book better than me. Chapter by chapter, the AI delivered sharper prose, better transitions between sentences, everything polished to perfection. But when it got to one story, the AI shattered. In those cracks, I uncovered a hard truth. AI can make your writing brilliant, but it can also break your capacity for emotional storytelling. Here's the backstory. When I completed the final draft of Money Mindsets, I felt proud of finally completing this big life project. But something in me felt incomplete. I had shared the beautiful, vulnerable stories of people who had placed their trust in me. But I failed to share my own vulnerable story around money. So I scrapped the philosophical introduction and replaced it with an embarrassing story from my childhood. Writing it felt raw, uncomfortable, and most importantly, human. When I asked AI to rewrite my book, the embarrassing story from my childhood sounded muted and hollow. That's when I realized AI can rewrite our stories without truly understanding them. It can improve our bridges, seamlessly connecting one idea to the next, but it can't feel our scars. And if we forget that, we risk asking a machine to hallucinate real human emotions. Yes! So this was the story from my book. Is my story. When I was 11 years old, I was filthy rich. I had a pulse on what school kids desired before Google and Amazon existed. I used to sell music CDs, DVDs, football jerseys, WWF trump cards, and expensive fountain pens. And because I had some really good suppliers, I could sell my merch at a crazy markup, sometimes up to 500%. Then one day, a classmate of mine was summoned to the principal's office by his mother. He'd stolen money to buy my merchandise, and my operation was about to get busted. The shame from this memory still lives in me today. Years later, working at a consultancy, I avoided submitting travel expenses because I was anxious of being perceived as too greedy. This isn't rational, but it's also my emotional relationship with money. I will never forget the image of my 11-year-old self holding a bundle of cash outside the principal's office. A girl passed by and yelled, "Busted!" When AI rewrote this part of my money story, it reframed shame as a glitch in the schooling system. It highlighted the fact that the principal and adults didn't recognize my entrepreneurial drive. AI wanted to fix my emotion with flattery, sycophancy, and logical explanations. But shame isn't a bug in my story. It is the feature of my childhood. I don't believe I should ignore my early relationship with money. I want to fully acknowledge it and embrace it as my story. Shame, which emerged from my early childhood, is my guiding force. It's a reminder for me to do good in the world and serve people in the community that I want to help out. Here's what we can learn about being human from the AI. While AI thought that shame made my character weaker, that messy, uncomfortable feeling is the power of vulnerability. Because emotions don't need fixing, they need feeling. And that's the one thing AI can't do yet.